in search of sanity. Hello, welcome to a moment in time with LilyBell. We don't have time to read it, we don't have time to aim. Baby, we just gonna fire. Great for rising. You know, I always hear, and I've said it myself, how we won't change as black people. This needs to change, that needs to change. But you know what I also noticed? Seems like we don't really want change. We just want to complain. When people come along who offer us possible ways things can change, we tend to vilify that person, criticize them, do everything we can instead of supporting that person. You look all over the internet, you see so many black people criticizing black people who are trying to bring about a change. You take Colin Kaepernick, the brother who played football. His career was ruined because he was trying to bring about a change. We were complaining about police brutality. We were complaining about injustice. We were complaining about how America is just was unfair overall to black people. Brother Colin Kaepernick decided he was going to take a stand or take a knee. And there were black people who would not even stop watching the ball game, let alone go out and kneel with him. And not only did a lot of black men, and well, women too, but you know, I say men because I believe that men are our leaders. I don't think they're all leading, but by default, men are leaders. That's a whole nother video of the podcast. Not only did men not go out and take a knee or whatever, they actively, verbally, vocally criticized him. You can look all over the internet and see where black men were criticizing Colin Kaepernick. I know men personally who criticized him, said he was not even a good ball player. You know, and whether he was a good ball player or not, what does that have to do with police brutality and the fact that he was protesting against it? What does that have to do with injustice and the fact that he was protesting against injustice? So I go back to my original question. Does the black man want change? Or does the black man just want to complain? And to top it all off, Bernice King, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's child, John Lewis, and Andrew Young went and stood out on the field at the 2019 Super Bowl game. You have a young brother, Colin Kaepernick, willing to give up his career, lose his career, his livelihood, to try to make a change in America for black people. And you have these three so-called leaders, civil rights leaders, gonna walk out on the field. Nothing is more frightening than followers in leadership positions. Jason Whitlock, Antonio Brown, Stephen A. Smith. Again, I asked the question, do we want change or do we just want to complain? In my next series, next part of this series, I will highlight Dr. Claude Anderson, somebody else who has been giving us possible ways to make differences. And just like with Brother Colin Kaepernick, he get criticized by black people. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth. Reach out to the young brother who dropped the beats, spacemanfalcon@gmail.com. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm LilyBell. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this. If they close my book, you remember my story. Black man, you said you won't change, but all you did was complain. Why did you do it? A Nat Turner runner production. Lock and load. LilyBell. Be encouraged.